Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So today we are looking at ZkSync or Zero Knowledge Sync project. It is a layer 2 and it's pretty interesting one. And the token just launched on I think 17th June, as you can see here. So this is going to be a quick overview of ZkSync and its tokenomics and why I think this coin will most likely go 2x from here. So feel free to skip to any section you would like. I will be actually making this video in 3 sections, so let's get started. So first of all, what is Zksync? So it is basically a zero knowledge proof layer 2 solution, and they are going with the same concept as optimism because I think they have something called zk stake as well. So I think the concept of going towards optimism's same approach is pretty same from the looks of it. So if you just look here, as of now they have, I think for their chains, the ecosystem is pretty small. And if we look at optimism super chain, as you can see, they have a lot. We have base, after that we have op mode, fractal, we have zora, cyber, chroma and others. So op does have a lot of chains in their ecosystem as of now, but I think zksync will most likely get there slowly. So after that, if you just look here, I think they are going with a pretty good concept, and I think this could actually mean that they will most likely end up giving a pretty tough time to optimism in the future. After that, we have their stats. So basically, ZkSync era is a layer 2 ZK EVM designed to scale blockchain like internet. So with ZkSync era, EVM projects can easily take advantage of high speed, low cost transactions. So with the same security guarantees as Ethereum, so that's pretty good. So if you look at their transactions, there have been around I think 400 transactions which are successful. So that's pretty good. They have a pretty good success rate as well, as you can 97% is I think pretty big one, and their fees are pretty good as well, and the unique addresses have been around 7.1. and after that these are some of their stats, so that's overall pretty good I think. After that, if you look at their ecosystem, okay, so we do have one inch, so I just covered that coin as well, so you can also check their video out as well. So that's pretty good. So if you look at their ecosystem is a pretty big one, and I think it has been growing slowly, so that's a big one. After that, again, this is their ecosystem, so that was on the D app radar, but I think this is on their own website, so they do have a pretty good ecosystem, so I think that's pretty good for them. So beside that, as you can see, these are various things on the ecosystem. We have bridges, we have exchanges where the token is available, so it's available on Binance, Bybit, OKX, crypto.com, Kraken, so that's pretty good. They do have fiat on ramps as well as block explorers, various of them, so that's pretty good as well. So after that, we do have the accounts and growth. So as you can see here, the growth for the ZkSync actually I think happened after their token when they announced their airdrop, so that is one of the reasons I think they have been doing pretty well as of now. So let's just move to the charts and see what's happening with the charts. So as you can see here, I think this block scout is pretty good one, so let's just hope that it works as of now. So it seems like we have a lot of traffic on this website, so that is the most likely reason why it's not working. Anyway, so if you look at the transactions have gone up significantly, so that means I think we will most likely have a lot of activity going on their network. And if you just look at the addresses, so let's just look at the unique addresses. So as you can see here, the growth has been pretty good, as you can see. So I think we are growing exponentially, as you can see. So I think this will actually add up in the future as well. But there is an issue with this. For example, on their website they mentioned that they have a TVL of over 1.5 billion, and if we just go to the DeFi Llama, it shows that they have the TVL of around 139 million. So there is a big discrepancy. I'm not sure why is that, but they do mention a wrong TVL, so I'm not actually sure why is that. Anyways, but if you do look here, this is the actual TVL that it shows. So I think we have I'm not sure why is that, but there is a bit of difference here. But anyways, if we look at the ecosystem is growing as of now. As you can see, SyncSwap is growing, as well as I think we have Uniswap version 3 is growing on the ZkSync, so I think that's pretty good for them, and same with the PancakeSwap. So I think we will most likely have a lot of meme coins on ZkSync as well. So I think those are going to grow the ZK ecosystem as well, so that's pretty good for this coin. And beside that, I think if we just look here, we do have a pretty good, I think, growth overall, as you can see. So as of now, we have seen a pretty good sell out, but I think once we do see that sell out, the coin will most likely start getting up again. So I will hold the thoughts on price section till the last section. So let's just move to the tokenomics of this coin. So let's look at the tokenomics of this coin. So basically, first of all, the utility of the ZK coin is basically, I think it is for the governance. Beside that, it does not have that much utility. So it's like same as optimism and others. So I think that's pretty good for a layer 2 in terms of utility. After that, they have the max supply of 21 billion. So they are going with the same concept as Bitcoin, but whereas Bitcoin has the max supply of 21 million, they are going with billion. So beside that, if you look here, token supply can be increased through a protocol governance upgrade. So that means this is not a max supply. They can increase the supply if the community does accept it. So I think that is on the table, but I don't think that is going to be happening. So it is not transferable to Ethereum mainnet as of now. As you can see here, it is deployed on ZkSync era. So as you can see, whereas the distribution, we have 29.3% going towards token assembly. I think that has to do with governance, and we have 19.9% going towards ecosystem initiatives, so that's pretty good, and 17.5% going towards airdrop, and 17.2% going towards investors, and 16.1% going towards team. So if we look at the investors, they have a pretty big investors that includes Dragonfly Capital, Blockchain Capital, even X16Z, including Livespeed, Variant, BitDAO. So I think that is mental as of now. We have X16Z again, so OKX is there as well. So I think they do have pretty big investors, as you can see, and they have raised a pretty big amount. As you can see, 458 million is not a small amount. So I think that means that the coin will most likely have the investors have a pretty big stake in this coin. So I think the coin will most likely pump because of that, because I don't think that investors want to lose their money. So anyways, let's look at the token itself. So as I said, airdrops have no lockup period. So as of now, I think the big reason why the price has gone down is most likely because of the airdrops, and I think people are most likely selling their tokens and taking profit because it's free, so why not? After that, if you look at here, we have team, Metal Labs employees, we have investors and advisors, we have the ZkSync Foundation, and so okay, so I think another big seller which we have to worry about is ecosystem initiative, because they will actually try to develop the ecosystem, and those ecosystem, whoever gets the tokens will most likely sell their tokens because they want to pay out to their employees. So we do have some kind of sell pressure there, as well as token assembly as well. I'm not sure how it will impact the coin, but it does have a pretty good amount, as you can see, 29.27%. anyways, if you look at the token unlocks of the team and investors, their token are locked for 1 year. So they will be getting their tokens in 2025 July or June. So we do have a pretty good time to hold this token. So I think that's a big point for this coin as of now. I think we'll most likely see a sell pressure after 2025, and that is going to be a pretty big sell pressure. So as of now, I don't think that we have to worry about those investors and those team selling their coins. So that's pretty good for this coin. So this was the tokenomics. So let's move to the last section where I will share my thoughts and why this coin could actually become 2x as of now. Okay, so let's talk about Zksync Coin, or why I think it will most likely 2x from here. So if you just look here, it has the peak market cap it saw was around 1.1 billion, and as of now we are around 828 million. So I think the airdroppers are most likely selling their tokens, because they did get around 17% of the supply, which is a lot, and which is around 3.6 billion. And I think most of the people have yet to get their tokens as well. So I think we will most likely see a sell out from here. And I think the best price for this coin is most likely somewhere around, just a second, somewhere around 15 cent would be pretty awesome as well. And I don't think that 19 cent is that bad, because if we look at the layer 2s, out of all the other layer 2s, they are going with the same concept at Optimism from the looks of it, and they do have a pretty good ecosystem as of now. And if we just look at the Optimism's market cap, it is over 2 billion. And the next thing that it has, that it won't have any more sell pressure beside airdroppers, because the investors will be getting their coins after 1 year, so that's pretty good. So I think ZkSync will most likely 2x from 19 cent or even more than that, because if you just look at the Optimism market cap, which is around 2 billion, and you have to remember that ZkSync did launch when the market was going down. So whenever the Bitcoin does go down, I think the new coins don't see that much hype. So I think as the market starts to recover, ZkSync will most likely surprise many coins and may end up going over 1.5 billion. So that's basically a 2x. So I think that is a very much possibility here. And another big news that we had today was that SEC to drop investigation into Ethereum. So basically Ethereum is community as of now, according to this. So that's pretty big, and I think that's pretty big for Ethereum, or Ethereum's layer 2 as well. So I think that is another big point going in for all the layer 2s, including ZK token. So I think a ZK token will most likely become 2x from here, or I think it will most likely end up hitting 30 cent or even more than that in just, I think, 1 month or even 2 months. So anyways, this was it. Let me know what are your thoughts on ZK coin in the comment section below. I will be back with more. Thanks for watching.